the world. The bronze to Gretchen Carlson of Fixed News, interviewing New Mexico Governor Bill Richardson, who mentioned that Obama's willingness to help Senator Clinton with her campaign debt was a, quote, magnanimous gesture. Carlson then taunted Richardson with, did Senator Obama offer to pay off your debt when you endorsed him? The governor was too much of a gentleman to reply, no, Gretchen. Did your bosses offer to give you a job you're not qualified for in exchange for accusing Democrats of bribing other Democrats? Number 2, Billo, continuing an attack he, as the old joke goes, will only regret once, and that will be continuously. As for Newsweek, it's a disaster, he railed. From year to year, Time magazine's ad pages are up about 95%. Newsweek's down 5%. A stunning failure in a political year. Sadly, no. More made-up stats from Billo. Magazine industry insiders say the ad revenues of both publications are down in double digits, but in fact, Time is down about 1% more this year than Newsweek is. But here are some stats you can depend on. The voting to give Billo a new and better name for his next book, A Bold, Fresh Piece of Humanity, conducted by Newsweek.com. You can vote there. A big, steaming lump of male vanity is comfortably in the lead. A large bag of gas who's no Hannity is a distant second with about 25%, and a deep barking voice of inanity is third. Just for extra larfs, Newsweek has enabled you to write in your own choice. And our winner, Rupert Murdoch. Last week, David Davis resigned from the British Parliament. A conservative, he was protesting that the House had just approved a new law that allows the British government to hold terror suspects for 7 weeks without any charge. Mr. Davis cited the Magna Carta, habeas corpus, and the encroachment of the police state in his resignation. His seat in the Parliament will now be up for a special election. He'll run again, asking voters in essence to endorse his protest. Davis was expected to face no oppositions. However, that's when Kelvin Mackenzie, the former editor of Murdoch's London tabloid The Sun, declared he would run against Davis because Murdoch has promised to fund Mackenzie's campaign to the tune of $200,000. Mackenzie claims it's all Murdoch's idea, saying Murdoch told him in effect, I suggest that if the Labour Party doesn't put anyone up, you run. Arr. I'll put up the money because it isn't cheap to run as a candidate. Arr. So Murdoch is bankrolling a candidate who is opposing the Magna Carta, habeas corpus, the erosions of freedom in the Western democracies, the rule of law, governmental abuse of political power, and the right to be charged or freed. Sounds like the average day at the office for Rupert Murdoch, today's worst person in the world.